So, you're ready to start that LLC in Montana. Excellent. An LLC will shield your personal assets, think home and car, from business creditors, if it's done correctly. To help you, we've prepared this video that looks at the 5 most important steps in setting up a Montana LLC. After you've watched it, you'll be surprised at how quickly setting up an LLC in Montana can be done. We're throwing in some extras as well, ways you may reduce or skip the filing fees for the paperwork. So let's get right to it. Here are the 5 main steps for forming an LLC in Montana. They start with step 1, choosing a name. The first step, choosing a name, looks simple, right? But it can be a nightmare. You'll be devastated if you discover that someone has already chosen your exact name. But in fact, many LLC filings are rejected because the name is too close to an existing name. The way to avoid a snag like that is to check if the name is available. Name availability can be discovered by conducting a Montana business entity search. Even if you found your chosen name is available, there's still one last hurdle to clear. The name must be compliant with Montana LLC naming guidelines, such as the name should end with limited liability company or limited company or the abbreviations LLC, LC, LLC, LC. You may abbreviate limited as limited and company as co. The name must not include any words that may cause the public to believe the LLC is organized for a purpose other than what's stated in the articles of organization. You also have to avoid any words that imply you're a different kind of business entity, such as a corporation or a nonprofit. Your chosen name must be unique and different from all existing names. To find important links and learn more about the naming guidelines set by the Montana Secretary of State, you can visit our Montana Formation page. Once you confirm that your chosen name is available, it's a good idea to secure the domain for your LLC's website ASAP. You can click the link below to check domain availability and get an automatic deal for a $5 domain. Even if you don't want to build your website immediately, registering the URL early is a wise move. Step 2, finding a registered agent. The second step involves finding a registered agent. This person or business entity will receive important documents such as the papers if someone sues your LLC, known as service of process. A business must have either a non-commercial registered agent, who could be a friend or a family member, or a commercial registered agent, an entity that provides registered agent services. Take note that the name and address of the registered agent will become public record. The agent must have a physical address in Montana. No post office box or mail service like UPS is allowed. Commercial registered agent services cost about $10 or less a month, and apart from saving you from having to do a mountain of paperwork, using a commercial service offers privacy since your residential address is not made public. You'll also be able to dedicate more time to your business. If you use Northwest, they provide agent services to you for free for 1 year. We like them. They've been doing this for over 20 years, and they've become good at it. They actually scan every piece of mail to you, so you'll be able to check your mail simply by logging into your account. Step 3, filing your LLC Articles of Organization. Next up is filing your LLC Articles of Organization. This document includes crucial information such as your LLC's name, the registered agent's name and address, and whether the LLC will be managed by managers or members. To file your LLC Articles of Organization, you'll need to create an account at the Montana Secretary of State online filing portal. The filing fee is $35 at the time of making this video. You can't file by mail or by hand. The Secretary of State only accepts online filings. If your LLC was formed in another state and you wish to do business in Montana, the form to file is the Certificate of Authority for Foreign Limited Liability Company. This form can also be filed online. You can see a list of forms on the Forms page. If problems arise while filing or you need clarification on some point, you can call the Business Services Division at this number or send an email with your query or comment to this email address. Hopefully that won't be necessary if you've dotted all the I's and crossed all the T's in your application. You should get notification for approval in less than a week. Step 4, creating an LLC operating agreement. Although not required by Montana law, it's highly recommended that you draw up an operating agreement for your LLC. An operating agreement sets out the details on membership interests, who owns how much of the LLC, how the LLC is to be managed, and how the profit is to be shared among members. The operating agreement is a contract between members of the LLC, that is, the owners, and is a legally binding document. It plays an essential role in minimizing conflicts and keeping everyone on the same page. Some banks may ask for one along with a business plan when you open a business bank account or pursue loans. To make things easier for you, we've provided a free operating agreement template on our formation page. You'll find it right below this section. We've also included a free business plan generator there too. Step 5, obtaining an LLC EIN, or Employer Identification Number. The final step is to obtain an LLC EIN, which is a federal tax identification number. This unique number allows the IRS to identify and track your business's tax and filing status. You'll need the EIN to open a business bank account, manage federal and state taxes, and hire employees. The process is super simple and completely free of charge through the IRS. Just fill out the online form and submit. Post-formation steps. After you've successfully formed your LLC, there are a few important things to keep in mind. Keep your business assets and transactions separate from the personal ones to maintain the limited liability protection provided by your LLC. Mixing transactions may allow creditors to pierce the corporate veil, that is, to go after your personal assets to pay off personal debts. One way to maintain the separation is by opening a separate business checking account and a business credit card. Start building business credit. You can find our preferred resources and cards by following the guide below. Also, consider hiring an accountant to help with the business of managing your finances. Also, having business insurance is a good idea and is often required, as all businesses face risks. Having a business website is a must as well. If you're interested in building a website yourself, the links below will guide you. Finally, this is really important. Remember to file your annual report. It's easy and can be done online at the Montana Secretary of State's Business Services Division portal, ePass Montana. The filing fee is just $20. To simplify the process, a service like Northwest can manage a lot of that for you, saving you time and effort so you can focus on running your business. And that's it. You've now learned how to set up an LLC in Montana. All of the resources mentioned in this video can be found in the description below. We hope you found this video really useful. If you have more questions, explore the rest of our channel and website for free resources and guides to start your Montana business. We've compiled lists of the best local Montana accountants, lawyers, and registered agents on our site. If you have any other questions, hit us up.